So, as you guys make your way back to Firewall, Various and Frias kind of head off to pawn their wares. You guys eventually make it back to the Obsidian Castle and see Tibbs waiting for you at the end of the bridge.
No, we were going with Freya and
I've changed my mind.
Ah.
I am the DM.
She said it's about time you get speaky time.
No, that's a bad
So
idea.
we can shut you up.
DM has the biggest talking stick.
Yeah.
I got big stick.
Do
Becky got stick.
DM.
But yeah, Tibbs, you finally see some people approaching, and it's Rose and Flix. Flix in very shiny new armor, and Rose is carrying a shield.
1 second, kids.
Kids. I also need my fire music. Where is it?
All right. Tiberius is going to. His eyes are going to fall on all of them, and then just kind of pause with one ear dipping down. Where's Various? What do you mean he went out? He has nowhere to go. He has no friends.
Maybe he's got friends you don't know about.
That lives in a ring.
Could be a friend.
Did he go into a ring?
Did you?
How would I go into a ring?
I don't know. What kind of magic user are you if you can't go into a ring? Maybe Various can.
Various.
I'm just screwing with you. We went and got armor.
Good.
And Rose got a pretty shield.
Good for you. I don't know either of you.
Various is finishing up some errands with Frias. They'll be here shortly.
What could they be doing alone together? Maybe they're sharing a delicious pastry.
Also, Freyas and Various, send me the gold total of the items you're wishing to pawn off, because you're going to find a pretty easy place to pawn them off. It doesn't take much.
I don't know the gold total, but I'll give you the items.
Yeah, give me the items and I'll look at the gold cost.
How am I supposed to do this spell without Various around?
Oh,
I can help you.
No.
Why not? I'm a magic user too.
I love the fact that he said spell, and they immediately like, what can I do? And he didn't even ask what the spell does.
I'm sorry, Flix. We don't have, how do you call it, a thing going on, so you're not exactly good for the spell. I need something that I have some kind of attachment to.
Who is more attached to you than your Brad Papa?
What?
That's right, let's go. Come on, do the spell. Come on, boy, let's do this.
Oh
What's the worst that could happen if I do the spell with a bad tether?
I hope you like seeing someone's insides become their outsides?
Mine or Flix's?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a 50-50 chance, and I'm lucky.
Let's do this.
That's what we call a
Oh,
3-hour tour to
Right.
matter.
Oh no!
Please
Please stop them.
So, backup characters.
Tiberius is honestly thinking about this, being like,
Let's do it. No, let's do it. If it doesn't work, I have Naira to fall back on and we're going to water.
But you just got Flix's armor.
I know, but we'll see what happens. I like rolling dice. Maybe I'll roll a 20. I'll be like, hey, your mom, you're a bitch. Take your stuff and run.
Rose, please stop them!
You
Rose doesn't know what
would
they're doing.
say Tibbs, Tiberius.
Rose?
You wouldn't happen to know, since you've been sitting here, if Leonard's become any less busy today, has he?
Oh, I believe he actually mentioned he wanted to speak to you directly, Rose.
I would roll a deception versus insight on that.
I was gonna say.
Because, Tibbs, you have not been in to talk to Leonard.
Of course I haven't.
Do it. Do it.
That is a 1.
God damn, you're terrible at this.
Ah, shit.
Oh yeah, you can see that Tibbs is lying through his goddamn teeth. Like, he's got the smug smile and everything. You've seen that smile, and you're nonplussed.
Care to try again?
No, not really. I've been waiting here for you to return with Various so that we can do this spell. Flix is more than happy to do it, so we'll try that.
I'm good at spells. Let's do this.
Yes, very good spell.
I haven't done spells in a long time.
This
Like 3 hours.
Why, you know, rather than doing this spell out here in the open, maybe it would be better if we would
You're
be
right, let's
going.
go to the library. There's lots of books there. If we mess up, we can use one of those.
I
I was
prefer someone
about-
where there aren't many people.
Oh,
Do
the
you want to go
Bonzitcha?
back to the
Well,
bar? It's got the hedge in it. No one's gonna come around.
I have a better
Extremely off
idea.
limits.
We could
I'm sure we
see.
can sneak in.
Wait, Rose is trying to say something.
We could see if Leonard would be willing to lend us one of his private quarters. Then that way we wouldn't be disturbed.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Sure, that will work.
Okay, Rose, you go on ahead and make it so he doesn't get angry. Because lately when he sees me, he gets his eye twitch.
Was it
And I
because-
think it's because he's tired.
Was it because of the powder? Or the glittery things you threw at him?
The glitter?
Yeah, it's that.
No.
I'm still finding some in my fur.
Yeah, it means you're pretty.
Slow flick of glitter out of his ear.
Oh,
No,
look at that! Gorgeous.
I'm already gorgeous.
Now you're more
You,
gorgeous.
you two hang
Gorgeous,
tight
sir.
here. I'll go check with Leonard.
Alright.
Rose is gonna head into the castle.
Is Phrase here?
No, Brace isn't here. It's just us.
Just watching Rose leave.
Yeah.
Turn around the corner. Alright, so where are we going for this?
Okay. We're going down another hallway to a little bar I know of.
To be quiet.
Sure?
It'll work.
Okay, let's go.
And you guys make your way into the castle, and there's a different feel about the castle today. It's almost as if the lava puddles and channels inside the castle are bubbling more furiously than normal. Usually,
Oh no. Leonard's
And Rose-
pissed.
and yeah, Rose would know that usually that means that the Lord's not in a great mood, because the plane tends to take on the aspect of its owner, which is the Lord of Fire.
Nova, is there like a secluded courtyard we can go to within the castle that they won't find us immediately?
Yeah, there's plenty of places to go like that.
Okay,
in the
we're going to one
castle.
of those.
I love that you say immediate.
Well, they're gonna find us at one point.
Rose, upon seeing the lava puddles, would try to flag down
And
the
they're
first.
bubbling.
Yeah, Rose would flag down the first servant or guard they come across.
Or we pull the most bullshit spell ever.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, you're able to kind of track down a servant. They're kind of carrying what looks to be a tea set around. Probably it's already been used, that's why the cup's upside down. And they kind of look at you, Rose, a little quizzically, and it's like, yes, may I help you?
Yeah, I'm guessing from the scenery that Leonard's not in the best of dispositions today.
I'm afraid not. It seems that one of the Fae people have gotten in and caused a bit of a mess that's gotten him in quite a sour mood. Apparently, the flames of the plane of fire alone can't burn it all away. He tried several times. And he's quite exhausted and quite frankly a little peeved at it, so I'd recommend you stay out of his path. He's not an angry sort, but he's a little scary right now.
No, that's quite understandable. Could you I don't suppose you could maybe have a message relayed over to him in the meantime.
I can try. I just serve him tea in the afternoons.
Just let them know that Rose stopped by and one is wishing to discuss some matters with him once things are less chaotic around here.
Maybe you should come back after the dinner hours. He tends to be a little bit more cordial when he's in a bad mood after dinner.
Very well, I'll give that a shot then. And Rose is, because they don't know better, is going to go back over to the bridge.
Where is everyone else, by the way? Did they follow Rose? Or are they inside?
Frias was with Various, and Flix and
Tiberius.
Tiberius just ran around to find a courtyard to do the spell without Rose knowing.
So
No!
Rose, you come back to the bridge and there's no one there.
Rose, stop them! Do you want them to die?
Rose
Use
is
your
going
magical
to.
ESP.
Rose is immediately going to head back across the bridge again, and see if they can pick up their path.
Survival.
Oh.
Survival or streetwise?
They're kind of both.
Well, let's see. Let's just doink.
Would Rose get
24.
Yep. You know what?
Also, by the way, that doesn't work with survival. It's Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion.
Oh, I know how to read. Oh no.
Well, that makes one of us.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be yeah, Child Divinity.
Yeah, go. But you can pretty much gather from these surroundings that they really only have one place to go if there's an angry lord. And they know there's an angry lord. So you go to check some of the more outcropping areas, kind of like these little interior gardens, and you're able to locate them pretty quickly. This particular garden has a fountain that is literally spewing lava into the corners, into like these channels that kind of go through the room in a pattern and kind of keep it lit, while it's covered in blackened flora and fauna with flowers that seem to look like they're on fire, but that's perfectly normal for them, and blackened vines creeping up pillars. It's morbidly pretty. If you
Now,
call
all
a
you
charred flora pretty.
Now what you do is tie this rope around your arm while I do the spell. Oh! Hey, Rose!
Done.
Yes.
What the hell are you two doing?
Preparing a spell, like we said.
And having a picnic.
Yes, a picnic. A picnic with a spell.
What kind of spell?
I put a pastry in Tiberius' mouth. Picnic.
It's a delicious pastry.
If you want to know, Rose, we're doing a spell in which we're going to get the money for Flix's debt. Once that's done, we'll be able to go and talk to Glacier, or whoever that is, and get their problems dealt with, and we can save the planes so we can go on with our lives.
Really?
Is that good for you? Yes.
And just how is this spell going to generate this money?
Through spell magic.
It's not going to generate the money. It's going to open a trans-dimensional portal between here and Hobbelisha. I will go and steal the money from Mother, and I'll return with, what was it, 30,000 gold?
You steal from your mom?
Rose, as a primordial, you know for a fact that it is very easy to enter the planes, but trying to leave the planes is incredibly difficult and can easily get someone very much killed. And usually spells that relate to this are incredibly dangerous and very specific.
But it's Tiberius.
I want to try.
Oh, please.
Don't!
Please
I'm
don't.
feeling lucky.
No, please don't.
I'm feeling lucky. I think we should try.
I don't want you guys to die.
We're not gonna die. He's got lucky. And I'm a fae.
No, he doesn't.
I do have lucky, I just don't have the extra lucky from being wild magic. Is Rose gonna say anything?
Prost.
Yeah. No, that's
First,
not
like,
happening.
how much do I hate them? How easier will this make my life?
Are you being the good dad or the this could solve a lot of problems dad?
It would solve two problems of his, and not in a good way.
Okay,
Two
I'm
big existential crisis problems.
okay.
Rose
I-
right now.
I'm
in
not
the,
going.
in the OC.
Win-win.
Oh. Anyways,
I love it. It's just like, ah.
I really wish I had a webcam on right now because I'm going through my own existential crisis here. Because this is not a case of rolling, it's a case of it will happen.
Even if we rolled a 20, there's not a chance that we could, like,
No!
still be alive?
No!
Really?
Is the rope still tied between Tiberius and Flex?
Yeah?
Yes.
Rose is gonna pull out the flaming longsword and sever the rope.
Thank God. Thank you.
But now you're being a sport. Don't you want to save the planes, Rose?
I want to save the planes without everything imploding around us.
What do you mean imploding around
Oh,
us?
do you seriously think I don't have that great of magic? What is this?
Wait, what do you mean imploding around us?
Oh, he's being overly dramatic.
Did you tell Flex at all about the potential side effects of interplanar travel?
I didn't read that far into the spell. I didn't care about them because it was going to go right. But now you're going to ruin my rope.
But now you've gone and ruined my rope.
Good job.
Not sorry.
And how would you plan on paying for Flix's extraneous debt? I was simply going to steal from a monster, and now we have no options.
There are other means that are being looked into right now.
Oh, what? Selling the paltry little trinkets you found? Oh, that will net 30,000 gold, I'm sure.
We'll find a way to do it without bringing the entire universe on top of us.
You see, you keep saying that. That makes me think that you don't have trust in my ability to use magic. I'll have you know I fixed that.
What do you mean you fixed it?
I fixed it, okay?
How do you fix it?
By
What
making
was wrong with your magic?
nothing.
Then what was there to fix?
Nothing. You
Then why
simply
were you
didn't believe
saying-
in me.
Nobody said that.
Yes, you did.
I
I've seen
never said that.
I've seen your
I
eyes.
tied a rope to myself for
Well,
you.
maybe not you, but Rose did. He cut the rope.
Sounds kinky.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Well, I see where Nova ship
Primordial,
belongs.
no fun allowed.
There. Fine. Rose,
Okay,
what
yes.
would you suggest to pay off this debt, or are we going somewhere else other than water?
What if I just re-gamble Glacia?
Are you good at it?
Of course I am.
Well, if you're good at it, and I'm good at it as well, we could win the money back double.
Exactly.
Double
You
no.
never know what hit him. I mean, it's not like he cheats.
Well, anyone who's good at gambling knows you have to cheat to win.
Well, maybe he sucks at gambling.
Wait, did you not cheat?
No?
What is wrong with you?
I was playing honorably.
You're playing honorably in a casino.
Like,
that
honorably
was a
against a
mistake.
mob boss.
Yeah, I need some. Oh, yeah, I see what I did wrong there. It's okay. I'll
The
cheat next
ears
time.
are just lowering as Flix is talking about how he didn't cheat. This is...
It's okay. It's okay. I understand what I did wrong. I will cheat the hell out of them next time.
Just
Good.
wait until
See what you do.
Tibbs learns that Glacia's a mafia boss, then he's gonna be even more pissed that Flix didn't cheat.
Good. Whenever you're against the house, ensure you have all of the cards stacked in your favor. Don't give it a chance. Please. Now, where's Various?
Oh, he went out to do various things.
I've been waiting here all day, and my best rope has been cut, and now I have no spell, thank you, Rose. How are you going to make it up to me?
I stuffed another pastry in his mouth.
That's a good shot.
Pastry solves everything.
Should Various and
work.
Frias return now?
Yeah.
This would be a good time for them to return so Various can freak the hell out.
They're actually kind of going through the hall.
Tim's
because
almost killed him and for
they can
Flix.
literally hear you guys screaming at each other, which it's a miracle that no one's found you. But
No,
in fact,
they know we're
Frias
there, but it's like,
and
oh.
Various has found you.
Let's be honest, all the help know we're there, they're just like, it's the Fae and that rabbit, no.
Yeah, they're like, no, just gonna keep them 30
Lena was
foot
watching
wide.
like, damn it!
Why couldn't they just explode? Lena's just sitting there like, damn it.
Roast getting demoted!
Various
Problem solved!
Various and Frias, you come into seeing Rose looking rather exasperated as Flix looks like he has something tied around his waist. It's not kind of dangling there. Tibbs is holding another side of a rope and they're just bickering.
Do an Arcana check.
It was a perfectly fine spell, Rose.
Maybe he didn't believe in your ability to do the spell.
That's what I'm saying.
May I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Furious just looks at Flix and is like, yeah,
No.
I'm not surprised.
You just look very confused. Various.
Oh, Various, you're you're here. I was just explaining to your compatriot that sometimes you can't go home again.
Excuse me?
Oh, not like that. It's not like I want to leave, Farius. I was just going to steal from Mum.
Double excuse me?
You see him just stand there, ears going straight, and he's
What?
just looking like he's fuming.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I wish I had a mom to steal from.
They don't have mothers.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, congratulations.
We're planning to go back.
Yes, to steal 30,000 gold to pay off Flix's debt.
Place where everyone wants us dead.
Yes, and I would have blown up some quarter or some wing while I was there. What's the problem, Burrows?
It's fine, I would have protected him.
No, you would
How
have
were
been
you planning to get back here?
The tether with the rope. It's all in this book here. He's going to just plop Amadeus' book on the ground.
Oh boy.
Poof on
Now
the
you're in
floor.
trouble.
Can
Just,
Furious
yeah, just like
examine the
thump
book?
on the ground. He doesn't have any use for it anymore, so...
Say that again, As?
Can Furious examine the book?
Sure. You can just pick the book up and you kind of start flipping through it, and you realize it's a basic interdimensional translocation spell. The problem is you need something attached to the other side to act as an anchor.
Am I?
And if you don't do that, it's pretty much just gonna loop back into the caster and blow them up. And yeah, you can kind of see exactly how this would have gone down if Tips had cast that spell. They both would have been splatter marks.
Furious slams the book closed and puts it in her pack.
So, do any of you have an idea on how we're going to pay 30,000? Something. Or nothing.
I have. When we were looking, it didn't look like most of the items that we had were worth nearly as much as we had hoped. However,
Surprise, surprise. You sent someone with no negotiations sell items of magical worth.
and there is one item that I need to actually go to water in order to have appraised.
Exactly how wanted are you right now, Flix? How bad is that debt?
Pretty bad.
Considering it's for the Lord of Water himself.
Pretty bad.
So then you'd be going with Rose, is what I understand.
But I have a disguise kit.
Oh dear.
Does Freya's know if that'd work?
You don't know. You've never been to water.
I didn't know if primordials we could just sense their soul or whatever.
Most
Right.
basic primordials can't, but Amadeus has told you that lords tend to be
Discerning.
omnipotent. Especially in their plane.
Yes.
So trying to hide from them is either really difficult or near impossible.
Well, the fact is, some of us need to go to water. Flix, this may be a situation where you need to stay behind.
Or, hear me out. Is there another plane we could go where we could get some kind of tradable good? We've helped fire, they're not giving us anything. We've helped wind, they're completely useless unless we somehow get the merchants to bow down before us, and that's not going to happen because no one knows we did anything over there. What else is there?
Unless you want to become a miner, the gemstones from wind could go to Earth, but again, I don't know if they'd like us taking their gems.
Well,
But they have gems.
yeah, there's also the matter that there's a lot of trouble with exports coming out of Earth right now.
So if there are... Follow my logic here. If there are trouble with exports coming out of wind, that would lead me to believe... out of Earth, sorry. Planes and all that. That would lead me to believe that the problem that's happening that we've all dealt with is probably in the mines of Earth. Which means while we're there, we can come out with a few, I don't know, what do they have? Diamonds? Perhaps special earthy primordial diamonds that we could sell to water?
Now, you did hear from the Earth primordial that you had smelt the shield with Smith the Shields that even Catherine's personal mines have been shut down, and that's where they get blackened crystallized onyx, which is a high-ticket item. That's what you remember, at least, Rose.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's one possibility along those routes there. If we can figure out what shut down their onyx mines, we might just be able to snag some of that to put towards paying off the debt.
There's also the matter that we could just go to water, cut out the middleman, and help them with what is likely a similar situation to pay off the debt.
There's another good option.
I don't know if you've been noticing, Burrows, but it seems like the lords don't necessarily want outsiders around. Going up to someone like, what's his name? Glacio? Anyhow, that one would seem like a good way for us to get iced.
God damn it! Now, Various, you remember quite specifically, Constance and Montu said that they were going to talk to the Waterlord for you to get you an inn. Question is, do you share that information? Rose would know this too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I can arrange a meeting, and that there might be one that is already being arranged.
Oh, good! You have some initiative, Burrows. About time.
Ooh.
You see his eye start to twitch, but he stays put.
Urge to punch rising.
Then what are we waiting for? Are we simply going to wait here the night? Are we going to go off to water and hope that this glacier fellow doesn't pump us full of whatever they do? I don't know, shards of glass?
What time
Water
is
bullets?
it?
Time for you to turn around because there's someone in the door.
Oh.
Yay!
So who's gonna turn toward the guy? You definitely do feel like there is a very overwhelming presence behind you guys as the room gets hotter.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing my
Turn
passive
around.
would notice it first.
You know what? It's
so-
Rose. It's
Uh-huh.
Rose. It's Rose. It's got to be Rose.
No, Frias does notice it for their passive perception, but it's depending on them if they want to alert the others.
So it's only Tibbs being an asshole right now, right?
As opposed to any other time?
Oh, the same as my passive. Great.
Furious will tap on Various' shoulder because she's closest to Various,
Mhm.
and then if, well,
So,
hmm,
I'm just
who else would
picturing
be
the scene
closer?
right now, but Frias, you kind of reach up, tap Various on the shoulder. You're staring at the door. You see it, and Various kind of looks at you, a little questioning before turning back and seeing Leonard standing very straight. His hair is pitch white, ears are drawn back, doesn't look happy. Yeah. Question is are you going to alert the other three?
Lord Leonard.
I can hear you from my bedroom.
Ah, Leonard! Excellent. Perhaps you can help us decide on...
Tiberius, please. For the moment.
He is talking through clenched teeth, by the way. Much as fire can give warmth and hearth, it can also have burning rage.
You seem a little hot under the collar. What's going on, Leonard?
He seems to ignore you, Tips, before
Oh,
his
I mean-
eyes look directly to Rose.
Oh, I see. I'm being
Rose.
ignored. All right.
Rose side eyes the rest of the group. Let's take this outside.
Except for you, Rose. I believe you have something you want to talk to me about.
All right, come on, children. Come on, let's go. Shoot, shoot. And already going towards Flix and Tiberius purposely and grabbing their hands to pull them away.
And as you would pass Leonard, it feels like you might be trying to face the surface of the sun. It is blazing hot around him.
Fire resistance! Yay!
You barely feel. You can't actually, even with your fire resistance face, you feel it. You feel that.
She is ushering, especially those two, out as quick as possible.
Wow, singling out the rabbits.
No,
What about Flix,
you
though?
and Flix. Tiberius and Flix are the ones being pulled out by Freyas because she knows one caused the problem and the other one is probably going to be the other problem.
Adding kindling to the fire.
Flix will do both. You know this.
Various keeps
mean-
his head down.
Is Various gonna go out with Frias, Flix, and Tibbs?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it kind of leaves Rose in the room in the secret little garden area with Leonard. You see him kind of take a sharp inhale, kind of put his fingers between his eyes as his glasses lift up, and he just exhales. It's like, make it quick. I am not in the mood.
I was hoping to keep it until after dinner, but seeing as how we're both here. You had mentioned earlier about potentially locating my own abode of sorts.
And you had a thought to talk to the registry? Instead of just bothering me with this?
That honestly did not come to mind.
I know I shouldn't blame you, you're a formling, but just head to the registry in town. They can get you sorted out. You're a primordial. You're allowed to have land.
Duly noted.
Be on your way, please.
Rose will nod and quickly shuffle out.
Like, even for you, Leonard, you could feel the heat sweltering off of Leonard. It's as if the very essence of fire is radiating from him. But, yeah, as you guys kind of leave the front, you see Rose eventually trailing behind you.
Alright, now that that fun's over, what time is it?
I would say it's about mid-afternoon for you guys.
Yes. Various?
Yes.
I know we were discussing earlier in the day about trying to get a more permanent roof over our heads. I believe I finally have a lead on that.
That would be good.
why don't we, for the time being, go sort that out, and after that, then we can further discuss, well away from here, where we're gonna go.
That sounds good.
And you know where the registry is, Rose. It's on the lower, kind of the lower rung of the city. What is usually classified as like full of businesses and the like. A bit more of a suit and tie kind of area of the Capitol Fire.
Yeah, that's where Russell will head to.
Okay. Is everyone else following him?
Yes.
After a firm pat to the back of Tiberius's head.
Fine.
And like, as you guys also look out, you see that the volcano's lava has risen a little bit. You can definitely tell that the plane is reacting to its lord. Like, normally the caldera itself is kind of low in its lava flow, but it's relatively high today, and it's a lot hotter than normal. But you guys eventually make it to this. The best way I can describe it is a DMV looking building.
Oh no.
It is almost pristinely white inside, too clean for what it should be. Rows of chairs, lots of windows set up, but there's only one singular open window. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be anyone in here, but yeah. There is a primordial behind the desk. They seem to just be quietly playing cards.
Rose will, in that case, head right up to the window.
And the primordial is kind of an ashen-looking being. It kind of looks like if you like charred a body, but it remained burning on the inside while ashes covered the rest of its body and its hair and stuff like that. That's kind of what it looks like. And it kind of looks up from its cards and looks up at you. It's like, oh, hey, can I help you?
Yes, I am here to procure property.
Oh, okay. You looking for an area here in the Plane of Fire? Or are you looking for the Foundry?
Rose
or are you
kind
looking
of...
for another plane?
Rose looks back over to the others, or glances over for a moment, and, you know, assessing the fact that they're forfeits outsiders, will look back over. Actually, I was looking for perhaps the Foundry, maybe say a fire district there, if there's anything available.
Okay. And you kind of see him put the cards away, kind of slide them to the side before groaning and taking out this massive book and just kind of on the table. Let's see if we got any lot openings. Kind of pulls open the first cover. Like, this thing is, I would say, a foot thick. It's a big book.
Oh man.
Please don't make us build our own house.
The days when white pages were still a thing.
But he begins flipping through the pages. It's like, no, okay. You kind of see him cut to the center of it and kind of just. Let's see. He's kind of. You see him kind of doing the thing where someone will run their finger down a bunch of columns, and eventually he reaches an empty spot. And it's like, okay, we've got one here. It's in the fire district. It's kind of close to the communal ring, so it'll be a little noisy, but there's a lot open there.
I think that would be suitable then.
Okay, now, do you know how to build the place, right?
God damn it.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes, you will get to design the house, however many floors and rooms.
I just hear
that will be all for you.
I just hear Allie pulling out the graph paper.
Yep.
Because you know, when you get a
Truffles
lot.
has a little, like, carpenter's hat on right now, and he's like, all right, little saw in his hands.
Because yeah, the Ashen Registry guy kind of looks up at Euros. It's like, Because you just gotta, once you get the lot claimed, all you gotta do is weave the elements into what you want it to be. I mean, I've seen some people just build tents on theirs. It's kind of funny.
Rose is just like, how did I not know about this? I could make myself a bar.
Literally, you could. I am literally giving you guys an empty lot to do whatever the fuck you want to do with.
Who wants to make a skyscraper?
Oh man, I'm gonna make the best goddamn Viking house you've ever seen.
Oh no.
This is not Valheim. This is not Valheim.
It's got the bar, it's got the crafting station, the room quarters, the garden out back.
There's at
dock.
least one. There's at least one thing that can be agreed upon. Freyas and Various want a library.
Yes.
And the funny thing, and the register looks up, it's like, and if you take a visit to Void, they can probably tweak it to where you can pretty much fit anything inside of it. I've seen some people get some favors out of Void for that one. I do it myself. I actually did it to put a huge bathroom in mine.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's not too hard.
Question, Nova.
Yes.
How pissed off would Era be if we came looking for Macumbo?
Pardon?
How pissed off would Era be if we came looking for Macumbo for a favor for Void?
Pretty pissed.
Macumbo isn't Void, though.
Makumo's not Void. He's a null.
Oh no! Okay, sorry, I got the wrong one mixed up. Who's Void? It's Era, isn't it?
Era.
Yeah.
Era's
Era
Void.
and
How pissed would Era
Ion.
be coming
You know,
if we had
the
come
one-
with
the one-
Era? Oh, I pissed off.
Yeah,
I
Era
forgot.
and Ion are Voids.
To be fair, oh, is that the
So
one I
is
hit on?
Duncan. So is Aster.
Oh, everyone that we pissed off. Amazing.
Actually, Various and Rose had a very nice chat with Ion. They didn't piss him off.
Oh.
Is Ion the
forgot
one I
who-
hit on?
No.
That was your brother, wasn't it?
Who did you hit on again? I'm trying to remember.
With the gold mask and the red
Mata
hat.
Rock.
It was Madarak. That's Matterlord. That's a
You
different
did
No.
that the first session, and then
No,
you
no,
also
no.
did
He,
Astral.
it was a pleasure for him to be introduced to.
Yeah, no, I like.
No, you flirted with Astro. He's positive.
Yeah, in the
Was that
bar. I think I was
Astro?
actually. I
That
think
was
that was like
Astro.
part of the first or second section I was there.
Void person yet, is what I understand.
So no, you haven't flirted and pissed off a Void yet, Flix.
All right, we got to go to Void. I've already
Oh,
got
But
fire
this is
energy.
me as the DM saying that I am literally giving you guys a housing plot to build whatever you want on it.
we
I've got-
don't need
I've got
Void. We
fire
can just
energy.
build something
I only
tall.
get water.
We could always
I
add
just
it later.
looked at
It's
matter
it,
and he's always pissed.
Yeah, we can add it later. Let's just make a house first.
All right, everyone with Minecraft, raise your hand.
Me?
I
raise
got
his
that
hand.
one. I can make
Well-
like the sweetest house you've ever seen. Ask Jin.
This is true. It was very cool when the trolls weren't beating open the doors.
Hey, as long as not being raided by trolls, we built that house in a day. Okay.
No, basically how building a house for a primordial works is that they just weave the aether in the air and make it physical, and can change it however they want and whenever they want.
So that means Rose has to finalize any designs.
Yep.
Rose is the party leader.
Oh yeah, and if Rose dies, then the house goes poof.
oh.
Because it's tied to
Alright.
his magic.
So it's a Royal Rumble. The one rule is you can't kill Rose. Winner gets the deed.
So
Let me-
basically, it's us against each other, and then Rose has to agree.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes,
does that
but-
mean winner gets roast?
No,
Oh shit.
Yes, no, here's
this is not
If
you
that's the
becoming a
case,
wife.
we're all screwed.
no,
Oh, Rose.
here's the thing to keep in mind. I'm the foreman, bitch.
That doesn't
But,
change. what I
you see
interpret.
that the register writes something down before it looks like a little scroll, and then they take out a gemstone. And the gemstone kind of evaporates into energy before it transferring into the gemstone, and they just kind of hand it over to Rose. It's like, all right, congrats, the plot's yours. All you gotta do is once you get there, just attune your magic to it and plant it in the ground and go to work.
Oh, all
And can
right.
it be altered?
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, how old are you? You're a foreman, right? I think you're one of Leonard's, right? Surprised you didn't do
Yeah.
it sooner.
I've been saying the same thing to myself.
Enjoy. I mean, it's kind of our home. Makes sense to have a home, right?
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Well, have fun and go crazy, I guess, is what people say. That's what I usually tell people, just go crazy. It's kind of you're allowed to do with whatever you want. And you see him jot down a few details into the book. What was your name again?
Rose.
Okay. And he'll jot your name down in the book, and then with a lift, closes the massive book. All right. You'll find your plot close to the commercial ring. It's right next to the bookstore. Can't miss it.
Nice.
Oh.
James is like, no.
Tiberius
He does-
is so
he says-
unhappy about
He
this.
says that aloud, by the way. And actually, this spot actually has a pretty good view of the fountain across the way, so it's pretty good.
Mhm. And Rose will nod their thanks and head back over to the others.
Yeah. But yeah, you have a crystal that allows you to claim your plot in the fire district in the Foundry.
So once Rose is back with everyone, all right, let's go make a building.
Excuse me, what?
And Rose is just gonna walk by, not even address Tiberius.
Oh. And yeah, Rose is just gonna walk out. What are you guys gonna do?
Grace, can I have that book back, please?
She's just going to look right at him, shake her head, clutch her backpack tighter, and follow Rose.
I'm pretty sure I remember most of the spell.
Tiberius, please. Let's go. Just because there is a bookstore doesn't mean deal with it.
I'm sorry, he said that we're going to go and build something. No, that's what the help is for.
Did you also hear what the person in charge said?
No, I wasn't paying much of attention, no.
Congratulations,
just-
you're upgraded to help.
He just has to weave magic. So no, you aren't going to be doing any digging or reinforcing.
Yes, because that's what your type is for. Let's go.
Wow.
Your last name is
Very-
Burrows, isn't it?
How Various has not
They got a
punched him
point.
yet.
Back of the head.
How Various has not punched him yet baffles me.
I smacked heads in the back of the head. Have some respect for your brother.
Oh.
He's not my sibling.
He is. And you be nice and respect him.
I like him way more than my siblings.
Congratulations, you have a sibling you like? Now be good.
Oh.
Phrase is slightly impressed.
Tiberius is gonna
That's
grumble.
right. You want some of this.
Tiberius is gonna cross his arms and follow Rose.
Various is going to trail the group.
Mm-hmm.
Heading on back to the fire district.
Yep.
Alright. I will
This is the
do
shopping episode.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you guys make it back to the fire district with no problems. And gonna go look for your lot there, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And just like the register said, as you kind of pass by the library that I think someone's been to before. I forget who's been there.
I think a number of us have.
Yeah, but you kind of pass by it, and you see that there indeed is just this large empty space. Just kind of empty space between the multitude of buildings. There's an alleyway that runs behind it and a few other things, but yeah.
Well, there's a spot here.
So, I suppose it's a matter of
If I had a
creating
vote on
something?
anything, I say we at least have something basic to sleep in and expand upon it later.
That would indeed be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
We could, if you wanted it to be easy for you, Rose, make something akin to the tent that we stayed in while we were traveling through fire, and you already know the layout and it served purpose.
I have an I have an idea in mind, but that's a good starting point at least.
Another idea is you could just make a simple building and just have a couple rooms, kind of like what we stayed in at Leonard's.
Oh yes, let's live in trivial quarters. That sounds like a wonderful plan.
You are so uppity today.
My ritual was ignored. My entire plan was thrown out because he cut a rope.
Maybe your ritual shouldn't have relied on a rope.
It's in the book.
It's not. No, it's not.
Phrase, can I have the book back, please?
Anyways,
How about this? We have a talk tonight, and you can have the book back.
Ooh, there's Mom's angry with you.
Ooh.
Let's all have a talk.
yes,
Oh, this will be fun.
but first of all, just in case, maybe you all better stand back here.
Rose
Rose,
is literally going to stand right beside Rose.
I mean, it would be the safest spot. Why would somebody
That's-
spawn a house on themselves?
That's exactly it. He's like, no, you know what? As close to Rose as he can be.
Sidewalk, if there is one.
There is a sidewalk, yeah.
Rose is going to go plant the gemstone in the center of the lot.
Okay.
And then is going to go walk back to where the sidewalk is, basically, and their arms will guide through the air.
And as you actually lift a hand, you notice that the ground itself will shift with the motion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like building with clay in a way. Except you're not touching it.
Yeah, and Rose is going to go into a sort of trance during this, and like when they used the identify spell in the tent before, they just start to sort of manipulate at the air, and as they do so, they start to kind of bring the elements of the building, almost like Lego pieces against one another.
And before Nova makes you make a roll.
No. I won't make a roll for this. Don't worry about it. Unless you want to roll for cool factor. How cool he looks.
What's the roll for that?
Go.
1d20.
Oh boy.
Roll for coolness.
Nah.
Oh no!
No
Looks like a
anime
nerd.
No anime coolness here. I mean, you probably in your mind are thinking you're doing like these cool hacker motions and everything, but on the outside it's kind of just like, It's kind of boring. In fact, it's really boring for everyone else. But they see a house taking form. It's just boring.
Oh my god, this is boring.
just repeating it. It's boring.
All I'm picturing right now is the staring contest of.
Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet?
Flix, I'm picturing this like this. Flix is getting like right into Rose's grill and just kind of poking his head. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Just
Grace
poking
is
him.
just so done.
Accurate.
She's just letting him.
But yeah, eventually Rose is going to complete. For the moment, it's actually going to be kind of a 2-story, sort of brownstone townhouse style building.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so pretty much a basic kind of townhouse. Just with
Various
brownstone.
watches, sort of with a tilted head, because he's used to buildings at least having 2 floors beneath the surface. So he's sort of like, I suppose that work.
But no, yeah, they're able to kind of build it with no issue. And you all kind of just see this nice little, kind of quaint little townhouse form up. And yes, quaint Tiberius.
Oh, look at that. No imagination. It's a big surprise.
Do you not understand we could change this later? It's just for purpose.
Oh, yes. Purpose. That's a wonderful way of putting peasantry.
Well, maybe if you lifted a finger, it would probably look better. Now, shall we choose our rooms?
Oh.
Lifted a finger. I didn't even have a choice in the matter. No one consulted me.
She's already walking inside.
Is Rose even done?
Uh-oh, he burped. Well, obviously, if it's still moving, she won't walk in. But
That is up to Rose.
Oh.
And Rose just left.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There's
Rose has
just
locked everybody outside.
No, he's just kind of locked, because you know how sometimes when someone runs into an error with the computer, you're like, no, back, undo. He's just undoing a few changes, because it's like, no, I don't like that. Undo.
There's a problem with it. Like the door,
everywhere.
The door just spawned upside down.
the door keeps coming up above on the roof. It keeps popping over a window. He tries to spawn it, and for some reason, it lays on the ground right in front of us. It's like
He's trying to get the things to mesh together, like trying to get, you know how in building games where you'll try super hard to get things to match the seams.
Mm-hmm. It's not working. It's actually clipping through one wall. One wall's clipping through one wall. Like he tries to put a room extension here, but the door frame kind of goes literally diagonally through the walls. Like,
trying to preemptively get ready for Void accidentally puts one room wall through the outside of the building.
All right, sorry about that.
You're fine. We're just talking about how Rose is sitting there kind of hung up on the building, and it's like, it's because the seams aren't lining up. One wall's glitching through another wall, and he has to undo it.
God damn it.
You thought you escaped?
Yes, poor Rose is just sitting there control Zetting the whole time and getting
Oh,
angrier
no,
and angrier.
It's a Unity game from IKEA.
Which one of our characters actually has experience with video games?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's too good.
But yeah, Rose, does finish the building and points over to the door. Has a little stairway going up to it. Well, looks like it's all done.
At least it wasn't like Minecraft where you place the stairs down, but they were the exact opposite direction you wanted it to go. And you had to uproot it and be like, "Hey, God damn it, not again." What the? I have many questions.
When did physics go wrong?
Oh, Roach is the best. Look at him,
You're mentioning the house glitching out. The best glitches are Roach.
Yeah, Roach is the best glitch by far.
Oh my god. But yeah, house is done. House is done.
Okay, that one's gonna go
That
in
one's good.
there for people to see.
How the hell do we climb those stairs?
Phrase will pop up. So, did you have locations for each of us in mind, or do we get to choose our own rooms?
Yeah, it's anyways, come in, I guess. Rose will go ahead and open the door for him.
Oh, ew, no. No. Mm. Mm.
Just the animation here.
So yeah, you guys follow Rose into the nice little new little townhouse. What does it look like in there, Rose?
So yeah, I would say for right now, it essentially looks kind of on the inside a little bit old worldish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do see there is kind of an oddly cozy feeling. Anyways,
Okay, go ahead, please. Sorry.
Sorry. I'll stop.
but yeah, there is you do see kind of amenities that you would typically associate with a house. There's a kitchen, there's a table large enough for all 5 of them. It's a dining and prep area. You do see that there is sort of a common room. And then you can see there's a series of stairs going up, which would essentially lead to the bedrooms and other facilities of the home. And then there is also a stair. Well, actually, I won't go to that just yet. But yeah, you do essentially see it's like, kitchen, living, like your kitchen, dining room is first floor, bedrooms are up on the second floor. Then, oh, so what do y'all think?
It looks nice.
Yeah, I kind of tried to make something that would be, comfortable enough for all of us.
Do we each get our own room, or are we?
Yeah, there's rooms upstairs, individually.
Flix comes over, sniffling, and like lounges under Rose. I can't
What is it?
You cut out a little bit.
Yeah, you cut out.
He's like, I can't believe you built us a home.
God.
There is one more element that I was thinking of while putting it together. So Rose is
I
going
hug
to.
him. Oh, I do.
What?
Rose is going to continue walking, even with Blix still clinged onto them,
Oh my god.
and it's going to lead him to kind of the rear of the house, and there is what looks to be a small study. There's some kind of very kind of vintage looking bookshelves that are kind of lining the walls in a L-shaped configuration.
Now, pay in mind, those shelves are empty. You need to fill them with books.
Yeah, they're just empty right now.
Oh, joy. A library.
Yes, a library. But Rose is then going to go over to one of the panels near the corner and is going to lift up on one of the shelves, and the bookcase itself will start to drop down and reveal an open hole.
Ooh.
Ears
F-
perk up.
At first, yes, a library at first glance, and then they will walk through there, and they'll basically head into a downward staircase.
Mhm.
This looks suspiciously like Leonard's.
I mean, sometimes people take inspiration from people they look up to. Or they
Various is,
cool and try to mimic it.
Various is definitely going to follow, and because he's sort of glad that there's something that's below ground. He doesn't
And
like the feeling of being up off the ground.
Mhm. Oh, he must hate wind.
Yeah.
Tibbs, are you following him in? What about you, Freeze and Flix?
Freya's will actually go to one of the tables, and is there still wild magic in this area?
Yes, there's still wild magic in the Foundry.
Oh, that's gonna suck for the first few papers.
Oh,
She
no.
wants to begin the process of mending some of the burnt pages from the Wind Temple.
Oh, some of the research.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, for every page you will need to cast a mending spell.
There's 7 pages. Yay!
Mhm.
You know what? Before they go in, let's just do one roll just for the hell of it.
Oh no.
Sets the house on fire. Oh, thank goodness.
Good.
So
Alright.
what's Flix doing?
That is a good question. I'm also going to roll what page? Because it's 7 pages, right?
2 from the top table and 5 from the right table. I have written.
The first one. The first one seems to be a list of names. Some are scratched out, some are circled. Upon further inspection, you realize that your names are on there. All
Oh yay!
5 of you.
Oh, she's going to
And
be
they are
quiet for now.
circled.
Ha! They're not scratched out, loser.
No, you're circled. the circled names are your guys' names.
That means we're important.
But I'll just leave it at that for right now, so they can continue
Okay.
with the
Wait.
house.
Which name is circled the most?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, on further inspection, Various's name seems to be circled the most.
But you don't know this phrase is being quiet about
Yeah.
it so far.
Yeah, none of you know this, only Freeze knows. But, Flix, what are you doing in the house? Are you going to follow Rose down into his little secret basement?
Yeah.
I believe you mean their secret basement?
Yeah, it's our secret love nest now.
But, Tibbs, are you following, or are you just gonna be a grumpy button?
Oh, he's being grumpy, but he's following.
He's dragging
Yeah.
his feet.
Yeah, he's doing the cold like the entire way through.
Alright,
Just
so
wait for
Freya's-
the secret underground bar. But yeah,
Yeah.
Freya's
Oh,
is
he's waiting
staying
for
in the
that.
study.
Okay, so you all head down to whatever East has planned down there. What'd you build down there, Rose?
A dungeon.
Oh my god.
This looks
Not
so
just
Specifically for
dungeon.
Flix.
It's a
Hey.
real big dungeon. It changes every day. Go down there for loot or maybe die.
Hey, that's strange. This Iron Maiden looks suspiciously Tiberius shaped. Why am I being shoved in?
Oh god.
Why is
Okay.
there a random?
Dungeon.
At
Well,
least
things
it's
are gonna
Iron
be-
Maidens and not leather.
I mean,
No, the leather's in the maidens.
No, it should be a copper bowl.
I was going to say a random kissing booth, and there's a second Flix down there.
That's
Oh,
horrifying.
The
Wait,
worst kind
you
of
made
dungeon.
a clone of me?
Okay.
Anyhow.
Anyway, what's down
I
there?
don't
Rose?
know if I should be impressed or jealous.
Ching.
Anyways, but yeah, so heading down there, it's sort of you go down the staircase and then it sort of curves back on itself and goes down the other way. But yeah, eventually it does terminate at the bottom of there. And you essentially enter what sort of looks like a kind of sort of carved out grotto of sorts, but you can see it. There's like some wood paneling and some other supports there. It's like sort of built into, but still has a lot of the natural features still in place
Mhm.
there.
Considering the fact that you built into it and kept a lot of the natural features, upon further inspection, you will see straight, almost machinery-like lines, sometimes carved into it, like seeing shadows of it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But yeah, you do essentially see it's a large open area, and you can see that there are some other tables set up there. Was like the study or work on other projects down there, and you can also see a large table set up there. And in fact, you can see that there are you can see that there's like some stuff it's not quite set up there just yet in terms of materials.
Mhm. Because you can make the structures, but you can't just add features willy-nilly. Like, you can't have a map already in there. You gotta go get a map.
Okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
But yeah, you can see that there's like some wood panels there, which it looks like there might be some sections there where it's because it is still using the natural materials. You can see there's like boards set up with like chunks of like lime or chalk there in case you want to like scribble down notes on there.
Mhm.
And then of course there is the table itself, which is a very large round table sitting near the center of the room. And in fact, you can see that there is something sort of engraved, like wood burned into the perimeter of the table itself, and it spells out the phrase "Truth cannot hide from time itself."
Ooh, fascinating.
Well, well, I think I have mentioned to you various, but to everyone else, welcome to Sanctuary.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice. And that term definitely does give you a overwhelming sense of calm, Rose. A feeling of safety beyond what most people might consider. It feels familiar. It feels like home.
Yeah. And yeah, guys, girls, welcome home.
All right, let's drink. You gotta christen it.
Immediately.
I come out with glasses and fey wine.
Oh no.
Time to christen it.
Oh no. Hey, you just see Flick literally open up his bag, bottle, glasses.
Glad they are downstairs. Or upstairs. What is directions?
They're downstairs.
I meant Freya's.
You're upstairs.
Yeah. By the way, can I roll for another one?
Yes, you may.
Blows
Fire in
up
the
the
hole.
house.
Oh
We
no!
just hear
Okay.
a boom
You're
upstairs.
fine. You're good.
I thought that was a 5. I read the dice wrong.
Oh, that would have been bad if it was just like 5. Shit. Yeah, you're good. And let's see. We have 6 pages left. 6. Okay, so that would be the last page. That's page 7.
Okay.
Page 7. It's a little more burnt than the others, so it's a bit more than a mending spell can simply restore. But it seems to be a correspondence letter between Enel and someone else that you can't read the name of, but it seems to be an official letter dictating the something experiment happening here. Something, you can't make that out, about the crystals being a siphon to disturb the magic, and it kind of cuts out, but it seems to be a correspondence to someone of importance.
To siphon power, you said?
Yes.
Okay, I'll at least get the general of that. I'll write out more when the VOD comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And if nobody else wants to do anything, I'll keep rolling.
Tibbs, Flicks, Rose.
Tibbs, what are you doing
I
in this
would
whole
like to roll
underground
again.
area?
Someone mentioned alcohol.
Yeah.
Flix did, and he pulled
Yeah,
it out.
I want a drinking contest with Tiberius.
Uh-oh.
Agreed.
Let's do this.
Oh.
If we can get hammered enough, then we can definitely remember the spell.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So...
Do this. We're gonna try to do drunk magic.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let's do this. I want to roll.
I would be con saves for drunkenness.
Okay, let's do this. Come on, Tibbs.
I would only drink at various drinks.
Various isn't here. Shut up and drink.
Fair enough.
Various, I love that. He's like, Various is not here. Various is always saying, yeah, yeah. Your first glass, and you're already feeling tipsy.
Yeah, let's do this.
Tibbs, you really haven't felt much. This is pretty weak compared to the stuff that you're usually used to.
I'm gonna let the Fae get absolutely sloshed.
Woohoo! Yes.
So for every drink, you take a con save. If you do 3 failed ones in a row, that's when you pass out. But now you've succeeded this one. You're still a little buzzed, but not much more.
Face. Game face. Game face. Game face.
You're fine too, Tibbs. It's 2 down, and you're nothing.
Right. Let's do this again. Shot for shot.
Varys is just walking. Oh
Oh, okay. So as you hit that third one back, Flicks, you kind of don't realize that it's hitting you a bit harder than you thought it was, and you kind of lean back in your chair and bam onto the floor.
Holy crap! The ceiling's up.
Tiberius, you're starting to feel buzzed. You're starting to feel pretty buzzed after the third one.
Another.
Can you believe Rose stopped the spell?
I know.
When you're going to get the money, Flicks. Wait, no.
Yeah. And you know what? It would have been like one of those old school heist movies you hear about, where they go in and they steal it from the greedy person that doesn't deserve it.
What's the movie?
I don't know.
Drink.
Yes.
Flicks, this is your 4th one, but that is your 3rd fail. Everything's getting blurry and spinny now.
Okay, I'd like to practice drunk magic now.
Oh no.
We'll need one more just to be sure.
God damn.
I'm pretty sure I can do it. I am a Fae, and Fae excel at doing things with finger dibblies and magical wibblies.
Prove it.
Ah!
God damn. That's another failed save. Flicks, okay, I'm gonna roll for severity on this. You don't feel so good, Flicks. You're a little nauseous. The room is spinning.
Okay,
You are very, very drunk.
we got one shot before I throw up. Let's do it.
Rose, Various, are you just gonna stand there?
Varys is going to very gingerly
Okay.
start to pick up Tiberius
I'm
and
gonna
try to
cast
sling him
a spell.
over his shoulder.
Tiberius?
Tiberius is only buzzed. He's succeeded
Ro-
most of his saves.
Rose is
Tiberius
going. Rose is going to full on fireman's carry Flex.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Come on, Tibbs.
I'm fine. This was just to get the Fae out of the way.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
That's all I can imagine Flicks
No,
doing
can I
right
roll
now.
like that to try to cast a random spell?
No.
If you want,
And also
Yes.
it's wild magic, so it's double random.
it's double random.
Okay, so
So,
I do
1d20 to see if you even manage to cast it, and then if you do, wild magic. You do not. You think you're casting a spell, but that's just the stars in your eyes from being drunk.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
I'm gonna be throwing up like little things of glitter that I have on me. And
he's, like,
cast a spell.
he's like, magic, magic.
Magic! everywhere.
Gets glitter in
Gross.
his own eyes, thinks he cast blindness on himself.
And Rose,
I
since you're
can't see it.
carrying,
The spell is
and
too
Rose,
strong.
since you're carrying Flex, you're getting glittered.
Rose is just going to just serenity now,
Everything is
serenity now,
beautiful.
and it's going to start carrying Flicks back up to ground floor.
And yeah, Frias, you kind of hear Flix's drunken yammering as you see Rose coming up carrying him.
Looks up, isn't surprised, goes to roll mending again.
Okay.
Good. Various.
Okay, you're good.
Below.
And then it's...
Five
Hey,
pages
you're
left.
still buzzed.
He might be buzzed, but he's fine.
No, wait, that's not how buzz works.
4. Okay, that will be
Okay,
page
fetch
5. Page 5 looks to be not really detailed instructions, considering the fact that this page was burned, but Mending is able to kind of show various different components and summoning circles that were being used to create the monstrosity that you saw. It's not complete, but it gives you an idea of what they did, because it definitely seems to be a lot of blood alchemy.
Oh, yay. But Various is going to look over to Tibbs.
Who was just slightly buzzed.
All right, Various. The Fae is gone. Now, listen to my plan.
Well, I know you're.
We're going to break the transdimensional conduit and head towards my mother's house. At which point, we're going to steal her money. It's going to be great. And then we're going to come back and pay off Flix's debt so that we can go to the water district and get their problem solved. I need a strong anchor point, and I can't think of anyone better than you to do it.
Tiberius, this is... It's going to get at least you killed.
Oh, what does that matter to you?
It matters quite a lot.
Oh,
I may kill
please.
you.
I don't think you quite realize, but
Your brothers.
Why are you still here?
I got away.
Rose is still.
Your brothers.
Rose, he's going to puke on Various.
I know.
Good!
Ruth's just coming back down, picking him up again and carrying.
Love one another.
How did he squirm out of Rose's grasp in the first place?
Plot.
The
Plot
glitter
wiggles.
the glitter blinded Rose for half a second.
Do you honestly,
You made a glitter dummy?
Various, do you honestly think that idiot paid back his 30,000 gold?
We're going to be in debt one way or another.
Oh, so we'll just take it then. We'll just
Wow.
accept that we're in debt to this lord.
I'm going to be in debt another. But the simple thing is, we can easily pay off his debt by taking care of Water's problem.
Yes, because that works so well with wind.
You all have been saying that we're going to do it anyway, and have been pressing to go to Earth to do the same thing. So what's the matter here?
I don't know about you, but generally when the families owe each other money, blood is spilled over it. I would prefer not mine or your blood be spilled on the ground. Perhaps Flick's, but the idiot has a certain charm to him.
You're actually getting attached.
What are you talking about? He's expendable.
Then why are you so concerned about helping him? To the point that you'd risk your life.
Now, it's not like my life means anything, does it?
Oh my god.
More
yes.
often a bit more similar than care to admit sometimes.
You said yourself you're not going to assist me with this, so the spell is null and moot at this juncture. Go on to bed, and I'll figure some other way to pay off Flix's debt so we can get on with this.
Tiberius.
Burrows?
I care about you. I might occasionally hate you and punch you and cast magic spells at you, but I actually care about what happens to you.
Well, yes, we're friends. That's obvious.
Your brothers.
Oh my god, they're brothers. Like this is a twist on the roommate meme.
I mean,
Twist on the roommates meme.
the closest thing that Tiberius has ever had to had any kind of feelings, so yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, Tibbs, as very
Oh, no.
saying these things, do you feel something you've not felt before?
Not now,
There's-
Nova! Not now!
Yes, now. There's a weight that starts kind of in your heart before it goes into your gut. You've never felt this before. There's a sudden feeling of guilt, and it's not going away.
I think the phased alcohol is having an adverse effect on me.
Do you need a hand up? I'll let you take first pick of the rooms that are left.
I think I'll be fine. I have to go.
That is gonna be so fun to mess with. I am not sorry. But yeah, that feeling is not going away, Tibbs. Even as you go up to the second floor, it's staying. Normally, something like that would start at first, you'd feel it for a brief moment, and then it would just kind of fade away. This time, it's not. If anything, your mind is now kind of wandering to moments in your past when you've talked to Varys, you fought with him. And it's only making the feeling grow stronger.
He's going to try and spuriously rationalize what's going on.
Someone else is walking past Frias. Oh, another mending spell.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you just
Fire in the
hoping
hole.
that this blows up someone?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, there's 4 pages left. 2, 3, 4, and 6.
All right,
Oh, that's
that would
sixth
be
page.
6. 6. 6 one seems to be another correspondence, but it's between. It's going to Enel, and it's from someone else called Maris.
Maris?
Maris. But it seems to dictate happenings in another plane. You can't make out exactly where. But it does seem to indicate that this Maris is referencing Enel as his brother.
Brother.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, if somebody else wants to do something before I possibly blow up the house.
I mean, at this point here, Rose is just going to haul Blix up into one of the bedrooms.
And throw him onto a bed.
Oh, yes.
No, don't phrase it that way. No. No.
What are we gonna do on the bed, Rose? Pomp.
I didn't mean for it like that. I'm sorry.
It's now canon, yeah.
Where's that ship? The bell's dinging. It's going.
No, my mental image actually was Rose entering the room and just yeeting Flick across the room.
Javelin throw.
Not so much javelin throw, but you know, like when you throw like a starfish. Just
He's a starfish.
Well, with the amount of
All I
alcohol he's
hear
drank,
Is like Blix hits the wall and like starfish form and just slides down before peeling off and hitting the bed. Goddamn monsters!
Horrible, I'm sorry.
Good boy. Doesn't deserve this. He's a good boy. A little stupid, but he's good.
I can't.
Breathe, Jin. Breathe. Don't die on us.
Yeah, you gotta play ESO tomorrow, Jen. Stay alive.
Plus, you have the whole Eberron campaign thing.
So we're actually going to take a
We need
quick moment to look back at Tiberius. Tiberius, you're in front of a mirror. It's gone completely black.
No.
Yes.
And as you do this, you feel yourself wobbling a little bit as you feel like your consciousness is being pulled from you, but you're able to straighten yourself out before the mirror returns to normal,
Oh no.
and it's just you standing and staring at it. But it feels like the shadows around your room have gotten darker.
All right. Who's messing around with my magic?
The feeling of guilt is gone, but you have a feeling that there is now a presence in your room.
He's
Hey,
going to be
Yog.
checking all the corners.
Hey, Yog, how's it going, bro?
The corners seem as if they've gotten a lot darker. Like the
Those
shadows
fuckers.
seem to be being cast far, far greater.
Yog, is that you? Dias?
Maris?
Shub?
How loud are you being?
A googly doogly?
Whisper quiet, but still
Whisper quiet!
that yelling whisper, like, is that
Stage.
you?
Stage yelling.
Yeah, stage yelling.
You don't get an answer. It just seems as if the shadows of your personal room have gotten much darker. The feeling of guilt is gone, but there's now another presence. It's faint.
Is it familiar?
It's familiar in the sense that it's something more recent and familiar. It's that oppressive alien feeling.
Suddenly there's relief because it's not mom.
No.
That's exactly it. It's like, oh, it's not her. Thank the end of the world. That's fine. It's great. It's not mom. Oh, it's just the devil. I was worried for a second there.
So, Tibbs, just to let
scary.
you know, you have essentially allowed your patron to communicate to you through your mirror. He is now linked to it. Good job!
Oh,
Oh,
Crap
they set up
baskets.
their home phone.
Basically, new
Oh,
phone,
great.
do this.
I've got the bat phone set up. Awesome.
So,
Or the bun
He's
phone.
gonna FaceTime you like a grandpa.
No, y'all aim it up.
I'm
I
going
see
to
your
be
nostrils.
honest,
Up,
he
up.
almost did, but I decided to be a little bit creepier.
All I'm picturing now is like Tiberius giving him like pointers. No, up. I see your nostrils. Higher, higher. No, that's the ceiling, Yog. No, down,
Down, Yog,
down.
down! No, that
Considering this guy is as old as reality itself, yes, I could see that.
No,
Yog
look
the
at
grandpa.
look at the camera when you're talking to me. No, that's the screen. Look at the camera.
This is your patron. This is your patron, Tibbs.
Oh, lovely.
You could have had the creepy. You could have had Nyarlathotep. You could have had Shub Niggurath, but you chose the grandpa.
That's fine. I mean, at least I know which eyes to be looking at.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Ooh.
I mean, if it was Shub, you'd be looking lower. I guarantee it.
So it's not working. That's not good. That's not good. I'm supposed to have full control. This is what we agreed on.
Fucker lied
Why
to
don't I have
me.
control?
You don't get an answer. You just feel as if that oppressive aura is now there.
I mean, is my patron really supposed to feel oppressive, considering the whole terms of our deal was freedom?
That's what you think?
That's why he's the most oppressive.
I'm gonna have to sleep outside of this room tonight.
You can? Yeah, sure.
Don't forget, Freyas asked you to come talk to her before bedtime.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Here's my fucking book.
And so did Various.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
Yeah, that's
You're here forever.
right
It's
now.
just don't forget you're here forever. It's just pictures of the entire group in Tiberius's room.
But the guild is gone, so it worked.
No,
Back to Tiberius.
no, that's not how it works at all.
Tiberius is very short-sighted.
Oh my
Bruce is an
God.
idiot.
He steps outside, immediately starts feeling guilt again.
Back in he goes.
He goes shut in. Nah, the guilt's gone. Whatever it was kind of wiped it away. I mean, the thoughts are still there, but that guttural feeling's gone. That's something, right?
I mean,
So
that's
who's
good.
ready for 3 more rolls to blow up the house?
Yeah.
You got this,
Wait.
Frias.
No, I'm walking by the door. No.
Do it, Frias. Blow it up good. Show him who's
Nope.
boss.
No. Oh, thank God.
Ah, that's blowing it up. Roll
God!
out magic.
Damn it! Don't mend my ears together.
What's wild magic?
So let me just.
The D20.
I swear to
What
that's
is
full-
3?
Oh my God.
Oh no!
What does 3 do? Let's bring up my
I'm
list.
so
It's been a
glad the
while.
papers are not together.
3 is bad as.
Roll me a 1d4, please.
Oh no.
Just to tell you, the papers are not together.
Because you just cast magic missile at the 4th level at that piece of paper.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, roll to see which paper it is.
Let's see. We were
1
at
through
a total
3.
1 through 3.
There have been 0 days.
Oh,
without it.
4th page is gone.
Ooh, yeah, that page disintegrates as you all just hear downstairs.
Atreus, what happened? Who attacked?
There is also.
There
hurries up
is
the stairs.
I'm gonna roll for severity. There's a hole in that table now.
Oh.
Does Rose sense this?
Does he
Yes.
feel that?
Yeah, it feels like someone probably just shot his arm.
Oh. Oh no! It's a stand! The house is a stand!
It is. It's connected to his mana.
Rose,
Hopefully he calls this out,
Oopsie.
calls her out on this, please.
So Tiberius and Varius both like burst in the room, like, who's attacking? And Rose's just like, ah, in the background.
no, Rose, upon feeling this, is going to shift the foundation of the house, or shift the foundation of. They're still in the basement, right?
Frias is on the first floor.
Yeah, and you
They're in the
took
study.
the.
And you took Flicks to bed.
So
Oh my, the way that was worded.
Damn right.
Tiberius, Flix, and Rose are on the second floor. Varius, I think, is in the basement still, and Frias is on the first floor. So yeah, it feels like someone just shot like through your lower arm, Rose. Like.
Rose, in that case, is going to basically make the floor above Fria's pop up. There's gonna hole's gonna open the ceilings simultaneously, and then is going to pop Fria's up into into her bedroom, and then everything reforms. Then
Go to your room.
and Rose is gonna yell from down the hall, "Go to sleep!"
Did that just happen, Varius? Or is the alcohol kicking in?
The house is a stand.
Let's not upset. Bruce.
Oh,
Frias
so
is
we're
just-
living inside Rose now. Flix will be so pleased.
That sounds horrible out of context.
Oh my gosh, no.
Someone cook that.
Why am I asleep right now?
Because that would have been too perfect if you were
It
awake.
really would have been.
Varius will be sitting there for a moment, confused, and be like, "Can I at least have my bag?"
Hey, look, she left her bag here.
The floor reopens and the bag just basically hits up, splats against the ceiling, falls back down to the floor, and the floor reforms just before the bag lands.
Thank you. Apologies.
So the house can eat people. That's not settling at all.
I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to go downstairs.
But we are nearing our time, guys.
Before you go downstairs, I have questions for you. Have you ever felt this pit in your
Person.
torso area that makes you feel bleh?
Excuse me?
You know, it feels like you have a stone that you swallowed that's sitting in your gut that just won't go away.
I think can I roll for this? Like an intelligence roll or
I'd
something?
say intelligence, yeah.
Really? Really?
Wow.
Really?
You're not quite sure what he's talking about. Because this is Tiberius after all. he's
Clearly he's sick.
confusing.
With poisons.
If it's a physical feeling, I guess could be a sickness.
No,
An
you're probably
emotional feeling. It
no,
could be.
no, it's nothing like that. No, obviously it's the alcohol. Yes, quite.
Yeah, as he mentions alcohol, Various, you're like, maybe he's just drank too much and now he's sick.
Yeah, maybe you're ill. Do you need a hand up upstairs?
No. Don't concern yourself with me. I'll be fine. It's perfectly all right. It's just the Fey wine is having a. It's gone now. It's fine. Good constitution, all that proper breeding and all that good stuff.
Uh-huh. Very well.
But Various, be careful.
He looks a little bit surprised, and then, all right, I will try to be. Yes.
And avoid Flicks. He's not all there. If you understand my meaning.
Uh-huh. I will keep that under advisement.
I mean, who goes 30,000 in debt with an obvious bad person like Glacia? This just seems like a bad plan. And he didn't even cheat. Can you believe it? He played cards and he didn't cheat.
Maybe he could use a hand learning.
I offered him, but apparently he knows what he's doing, except that he didn't think he had to cheat against someone like Glacia. It's like saying you're not going to cheat when you're fighting a Vermont. Slow eyes at Various.
Mm.
You do realize when we were
Need to
growing up.
cheat to beat you.
Well, yes, of course you had to. I mean, I didn't expect any less.
No, I said I don't have to cheat.
Well, I had to make sure that you had a standing chance. Wouldn't have been fair if I pulled out all my tricks.
Well, you go on and get some sleep.
I think I'm going to stay up for a bit. It doesn't quite. I think it's Rose's fault, but it doesn't quite sit well with. I'll remain here for a bit.
All right. Well, I'm going to be downstairs. I have some things to do.
Oh, going to talk to your friend, are you?
No. At least not yet.
Well, the next time you go and speak to him, bring me along. I'd like to have a few words with that Pride fellow.
Very well.
So you can bring people in with you.
I don't know if I can.
Well, you should try once in a while. At least try and broaden your horizons, Various. If you just don't try anything new, then what are you going to get better at magic for? I'm sorry, that was a little that was a little rough up from me. Good night, Various. Have a good sleep.
And with that, we will be wrapping up today's session. We're going a little over our time, but as everyone chooses their rooms and gets a chance to settle down for the night in a place of their own making, no one's going to kick you out in the morning. You don't have to pay or anything. This is your place.
I don't know. Rose could kick me out.
It's true.
Very easily.
that is up to Roast.
Rose
yes,
just kicks us all out in the morning, like, you know what? I
yes,
don't have to put up with you.
yes, the joys and sorrows of a live-in landlord.
I feel bad. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But thank you all for playing tonight. Not only that, but since you are in a nice little safe location, feel free to roleplay in Off the Clock.
You say safe. The house literally just ate one.
That was Rose's doing, not mine. DM
Literally
hands are
got
clean from that one.
woe-bellied into her room.
Yeah, that is DM's hands are clean of that. That was all Rose.
Yeah, but that makes Tiberius like, oh man, if I do anything eaten into my room, I'll be there. Wait, does Rose know that there was a 1-800 call done from my room?
No, he does not.
Wait, is
But
Rose
I'm
dead
sure that's
now?
fine. I feel like that's gonna be fine for Rose's mana.
But Tiberius doesn't know that. Oh, shit.
He doesn't know that, no.
Rose is
Well,
literally a dad now. He can send anybody to their room without a question.
Apparently even Dungeon Mom.
There goes with
Oh.
him. But thank you all for playing. Thank you all for spending your time with my bullshit tonight.
Good bullshit.
Hey, we got a house.
We got a house finally.
We're all a happy
Session-
family now.
And I
A
would
happy-
also like to point out this was session 20.
Yeah!
I haven't died yet. Woo.
We're all
No
in
one's died.
We're all in a happy house together. One happy dysfunctional family.
We're the best.
Yeah, no one has died.
Is
We are
this
on
gonna
session
turn
20.
into a sitcom?
Yes.
Oh my god, they were
Everywhere
roommates.
you look.
It's like the Brady Bunch, except they want to kill each other.
I just want to put sparkles everywhere.
Wait, are we becoming like Aether Eternius Big Brother?
Yes.
I mean, who's big brother here? Rose or the DM?
Yes.
Yes.
Or the dog?
It's Yog.
No, Yog is the guy interviewing the people in between the scenes where they don't know, like he wipes their memory when
Yeah.
they're saying their thing.
It's true.
Oh
Except
no!
it's just
Don't give him
Tiberius.
ideas.
Except it's just Tiberius.
Oh God.
Tiberius talking to himself in the room. Someone walks in. Who are you talking to?
No one.
I was talking to someone?
It's just like every
I was
time it
talking.
cuts away, like now from now on, every time it cuts away to Tiberius's internal thoughts, he's just sitting in front of a camera being interviewed. And it cuts back to what he was normally doing.
I have honestly no idea why I said that. It just cuts back to the scene.
Oh no! Did we just turn Tiberius into Deadpool?
Yes.
I mean, he is dealing with Yog, so probably he's cutting the fourth wall in interdimensional communication.
So yeah.
Well, good night, watchers.
Good night.
Oh,
Good night.
this is gonna go over great. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.